Dance has shaped my identity from a dancer to a teacher by my experiences. So I started teaching just at the dance studio when I was a student teacher. I was around 14, 15. And after I graduated, I started having more opportunities to teach. Like now I volunteer my time at the high school with the dance company and I teach for them. And I feel like I've really made a name for myself in the dance community here in Palm Coast. My relationship with dance has grown just because of the times that we're in now. Dance now, from when I was dancing then, has changed so much. It's more demanding, but from being a dancer to a teacher, the roles reversed. So now I get to fill in the shoes of the teachers who taught me.
My journey with dance began when I was about 3 years old and I was part of a high school project. I got to be in like a performance with some high school students that were teaching younger kids. I was selected to be a part of that. I met Janelle about 5 years ago at Flagler School of Dance. We danced in the same classes and we danced on the competition team together her senior year. And since then, she's been in a teaching role and a leadership role, but we've never lost friendship since then. And I'm really thankful for that.
The way I foster creativity in my students is encouraging them to try new things. I don't want them to be stuck in the same things that they have been doing. I always try and find new things to teach them, new ways of teaching to get them more involved in their process of learning. So growing up, being part of dance competitions and going to conventions where they have teachers from around the world teaching who have been part of big things, they really give great advice while teaching. And it's the little things that I hone in on and steal. And the way that they teach, I can see the differences from the little kids all the way up to the older kids. And really having that way of being able to teach multiple age levels is one of the biggest things that I've had to learn.
Janelle inspires my work as a dancer. Seeing her go from a fellow dancer of mine, we were dancing on the same team, to now becoming a teacher is really inspiring, and seeing the way that she puts her everything towards her students and being able to be her assistant sometimes throughout the week is also really inspiring to me. I think when I realized dance was more than just a hobby was when I was asking to go back as when I was younger, like as a young kid. I would dance at home. I wanted to try a bunch of new classes, a bunch of new styles. I was making friends, and it was just something I didn't want to stop.
The way I measure the impact that I see is when students come back. When I see the students come back or they ask for me to be their teacher again, it really touches my heart because I see that I've made an impact on their life and want to be a part of their life. One big thing that I hope my students take away is their love for dance. I never want them to lose that passion and drive for what they're doing, because what they are doing right now is really hard to navigate through, being a teenager, dealing with school and dance and other things that they're involved in. And I just want them to never forget why they started dance in the first place.
I think one of the most challenging things for me this year is balancing my school schedule and dance, because I am a full-time dual enrolled student. So my school schedule is a lot more demanding. My classes are accelerated. They're only a semester long. So throughout a typical semester, I have midterms and finals, whereas I would only have finals at the end of the year if I was at the regular high school. So balancing all of my workloads with dance is definitely my biggest challenge this year. After I graduate high school, I plan to stay local and get my associate's degree. And then I plan to transfer to a university and get my bachelor's degree in exercise science. I plan on working with younger dancers and helping them build strong, able bodies in order to carry them throughout their dance careers. I would say what keeps me dancing is the feeling and the emotion that I get, regardless of what dance style I'm performing or learning or choreographing. I think that just honing into what I'm doing and enjoying it just keeps me coming back.